What's up, Taurus? It's your girl, Ivy Ladone, your fitness mystic. And today we're going to find out what it is that you are transforming in the month of April 2024. My friends, if you're into these kinds of videos, please give this a like because it tells me that you do, and I will make more. By the way, if you would like a reading at the end of this reading next month, then leave your name below, full name, first and last. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel because I will check that. And of course, make sure that you like this video, okay? And also, if you participated last time, then stay tuned because it might be you that receives a free reading at the end of this video. Okay, Taurus, let's go ahead and see what you're transforming. Highest vibrational messages for the sign and the collective Taurus. For the month of April 2024, what is Taurus transforming? Which energetic center points, which chakras should we look at for Taurus? What are they transforming? Thank you for these messages. All right, Taurus. Pew, pew, pew. Whoa, Taurus, you were probably one of my most viewed videos on TikTok. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Most viewed video and most most cards flying out. Wow. Like what? Whoa. How do I want to do this? We're going to put it in numerologic order. That's what I feel. All right. Because so much momentum in April. Ah. We're going to talk about that actually. Because do you feel it? Like buzz, buzz. All right. Interesting stuff here, guys. Interesting stuff. Lots of fiery energy. There's like cooling energy and then fiery energy. Interesting. I don't know if that's like talking about the month too, to be honest. Because like the first 2 weeks of April, you guys are going to be, I don't want to say dense, but I will say like, don't feel like you need to like rush into anything in April. I know that sounds weird because it's like the new stuff, the new energy, spring. But energetically or astrologically speaking, like it's not the time to start anything new and go at full gung-ho on things the first 2 weeks. After the second week, I feel like, okay, maybe you'll feel a little lighter. But just as an FYI, okay? All right, let's go ahead and dive right in. You've got 5 freaking cards that came out for you, including the bottom of the deck that we're going to read. This is exciting. Grab your popcorn. Let's go. First card I'm presenting to you, Taurus, is number 2, and this is Roots of Abundance. Take what resonates, leave the rest. All right, Roots of Abundance. Sorry, let's okay, cool. Roots of Abundance, all right, is a root chakra card. Your root chakra is about your security, your basic needs, your primal instincts, okay? We really talk about security when it comes to your root and if everything is being met for you. You know, very important things. Food, shelter, clothing, and society, social stuff. You know, you don't closed in your room for the rest of your life. You won't have much life to you. That's just not how life works. So, or this reality works, Earth. And you are an Earth being, especially you, because you're Taurus. Okay. Number 2, roots. Then you have number 7, which is another root card. And this is a deep breath. Oh man, this is so nice. This is like a story, okay? Now, the following card is number 16, and this is the Royal You, and this is a solar plexus card. Okay, there's a lot of cards. So I'm just gonna give them all to you first, and then we'll, decide what they are and what that means, and we'll interpret them. All right, next card is number 17, and this is the Storyteller, and this is the solar plexus. Okay, so 2 solar plexus cards, 2 root chakra cards, but wait, there's more. Another solar plexus card. Oh my gosh, and this is number 19, Waking the Lion, Taurus. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, my friends, so this is basically what's going on. So in the month of April 2024, there's a lot of energy of newness coming forward because always in the spring equinox, and it depends where you live, of course, but I'm speaking for the Northern Hemisphere. But in the spring equinox, a lot of new things are popping up. Spring, right? It's newness, new energies, Aries, right? Energy, all of that stuff. However, you're given an opportunity to, I think that in April, you're being gifted an opportunity to I want to say like, kind of like just chill out on maybe any restlessness energy that you've had regarding your security. Like if you've had, worries, anxiety, topics, issues, themes regarding your security in your future, uh, wherever that lies for you, meaning like it can be work related, it can be finances related, it can be like intimacy, it can be partnership, it can be friends, it can be happiness, it can be all of the above. But regarding your security and your safety systems, your basic needs in your life, now in April, there's like stuff that's finally going to be like implemented. You're going to finally feel like, okay, now I'm grabbing a hold of it. Now I feel like the momentum is happening. Now we're doing the research. Now we're stepping forward. Now we're scouting. Now we're looking. Now we're calling. Now we're okay. I feel the momentum. You're starting to feel the momentum, and that is essentially bringing some peace to your root area of life, which is like your security and all of that. So there's almost like, oh my God, catching your breath, so to speak, in April. Okay. Also, because you have, like I said, one side of the spread here is like calming, sense of security, roots of abundance. And then it's like, boom, solar plexus, baby. Let's go. Game time. And it's honestly, it's giving a lot of like what the astrology says about April, which is really funny. It says in astrology that in April, the first 2 weeks are like, and then the last 2 weeks are like, so you're kind of personifying that. And I think that's great. That means that you're kind of in flow, like you're intuitive with that, which is beautiful. Third card I'm showing you is number 16, the Royal You. And this is a solar plexus card. This is you basically owning up to your, first of all, you're a Taurus. So like, you know that you're incredible. And if you don't, then you need to know. But the Royal You is basically saying like, Taurus, like you're finding, yourself again. You're finding your mojo again. You're finding you have like this confidence of you again, that you have a birthright to receive all of the blessings in life that you want. The Royal You is essentially a play on the solar plexus, but it's about like, in that spectrum, it's about you finding that confidence again. Because with the solar plexus, you have the fight, which is confidence and courage, or you have the flight, which is like fear and worry. And in that spectrum, this card is actually on the side of like, you're fighting for things, but you're not totally on this side. You're starting to find the confidence. You actually found the confidence to fight. So this card is saying like, you found the confidence in you in April to fight for the things that you want. You're finding that confidence, that knowing that like, first of all, why was I no one puts baby in the corner. Why was I holding myself back? Why was I so scared? I know there were things around me that were happening, but like, I gotta come back to me. I gotta remember who I am. That's that energy. So the Royal You coming back, baby, in April. Let's go. And if that's what you're claiming, let's go. Claim it in the comments below. Back to me. Back to me. Let's go, Taurus. That's right. The Royal You. Get that confidence back up, because we need you. We need all signs, but like Taurus, like you're all about, Venus, self-worth. Hello. I need you to be on that A game. Number 17, the Storyteller. Solar plexus card as well. So in addition to you finding that confidence, it's like, okay, I've got the power. But okay, oh my God, this song. Sorry, this is how spirit works with me. Blame it on spirit. Essentially, the song, da 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 dum dum da 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 dum. I've got the power. Okay, you know that song? Okay. This card is actually like the beginning. Da 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 da. Okay, it's the introduction. This is the I've got the power. You put the pen in your hand with the paper, and you're like, I've got the power. I'm gonna start writing out my plan, my future, everything that I want. This is my design, and I'm gonna start doing this. That is in April. And then, of course, the song, I've got the power. Power. The overall arching theme of that song is a lion. I've got the power. So literally the song came through so strongly for these three cards. It's like, da-da-da-dum, dum, dum, da-da-da-dum, dum. I've got the power. And now because you've got the power, you're awakening the lion. Boom. You're walking out on the street. You're like, yes, that's me. That's right. I'll take a picture. Sure. Oh my God, yes. Like, no, actually, I don't have time for that. It's that you're giving that energy. And waking the lion is essentially like it's development. So it's in April. You finally are seeing the fruits of your labor to a certain extent. Something is starting to initiate in the roots of something, the foundation of something, ultimately allowing you to just relax a little bit, which is very essential for your alchemy. Taurus, listen to me. You're a fixed energy. This is not a judgment. This is just telling you what you are on an elemental and energetic wavelength as a Taurus. Okay, which by the way, you're everything that makes up your chart. But since we're talking about the Taurus aspect of you, the sun, the moon, or your rising, or even Venus, Taurus is very fixed. Okay, so you were probably very fixed or oriented on something happening. And something in April is allowing you to be like, hey, we need you to chill a little bit. In order for you to excel and continue on that route of succession, your alchemy needs to change because everything is energetics. And if you're really like uptight about things, you're actually telling the universe like, I'm uptight about things. I don't believe in you. I ain't got the faith. And the universe is like, okay, then you ain't got the faith. I ain't got the faith. Because the universe is essentially working in tandem with you. That's why I was doing that. So if you're like, I've got the power, the universe is like, you've got the power. And if you're like, finally you did that, the universe is like, finally you did that. Do you see where I'm going with this? Okay. So this is really good stuff. I don't know why we're so energetic, and maybe because of I'm freaking channeling the energies of April. Anyways, the bottom of your deck here, overarching theme, is number 10. Close encounters. Wow. So overall, everything that we've just described, this whole play on this month, is actually coming back to your sacral energy, which is about your emotions, your emotional intelligence. And this card is actually about you allowing yourself to be held, allowing yourself to be nurtured, allowing yourself to be seen, allowing yourself to go out in the world and enjoy it. It's allowing for you to be out of the cage of persecution and finally feel free. This is about you like allowing yourself, because this is the cage. Essentially the story about this, so you know, is you were entrapping yourself in a cage by you trying to protect yourself and you saying like, no, I'm the better, it can be so many ways. I'm the best person in the world and I'm this and that, and people don't respect me and therefore I'm not going to give myself to anybody. F everybody, F the world. Like I'm just going to stay in my cocoon and like, you know what, this is much easier, but it's not the route. It's not better for you. Or another way is like, I'm so scared of the world around me. I don't even know, the world is so unpredictable these days. Who knows? Like I need security and like I feel secure in this box and like in this cage. Or it could be like, I don't know if I'm good enough. I've done crappy things in life. I've been really stubborn. I've been really, you know, and I don't know if I even deserve to like do more for myself or better. Like this is all I know. This is the cage of persecution that you are putting yourself in. Look at the size of this butterfly inside of the cage, which is you. And then look at the butterfly that's on top of the cage trying to connect with you and just say, hi, do you want to come out and play with me? And you're like, no, you're mean and you're bad. Or like, you have no worth for me. And all of that, right, can be any of those. And you basically in this month, overall, all of this is helping you come out of this cage of persecution, of you being like, I don't know, I'm not worthy, I can't, I'm better, all of that nonsense. It's like, no, actually, I see myself. I have the confidence. I'm going to write out what I actually want for myself, not the cage. I'm waking my lion up. I just got a little bit of chills. That's confirmation for me. Oh my gosh. I love that for you, Taurus. What do I recommend for you as your fitness mystic? Okay. So listen, check out the channel. If you are looking for something more downtime, specifically for like the roots of abundance stuff, if you're like, yeah, I need time to like chill, I need to find like how to woo-saw stuff. Listen, take a look at the channel and look for Intuitive Stretch. It's a 45-minute meditation and motion practice that I developed over the pandemic for my clientele. And it basically allows you to introspect and ground your energies so that you have better flow and you also have better understanding of like what you're processing and stuff. So it's an opportunity for that. If you want more updated videos, because here on the channel we have some older ones. If you want more updated ones, check out the description box below and it has the link straight to the YouTube channel and you can find more updated ones like that. Or you could even work with me personally and consider becoming a Patreon. And for $5 a month, not only do you get this general reading there, not only do you get a whole workshop for these readings, a 45-minute meditation and motion, which is Intuitive Stretch. Not only do you get movement classes, dance cardio classes, you are also eligible for a free reading from me every month just by being a Patreon, by supporting what I do, by sustaining this channel as well. So consider doing that. All of that information is down below. And before we close up, let's go ahead and see who won the free reading for today. All right, let's see. And if this is where we part ways, you guys, I want to tell you thank you so much for listening in. I love you. I don't need to know you to tell you that I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. The person who won the reading for today, for this month, for April 2024 is Miss Catherine Anderson. Username Catherine Anderson-Hill 6105. Thank you so much, Catherine. All right, let's go ahead and see what you're transforming, baby girl. For the month of April 2024, what is Catherine Anderson? Catherine Anderson. Okay, just got your energetic signature right now with me. Just felt it on my shoulders. All right, Catherine, thank you so much for supporting. Thanks for joining the community. Welcome. Also, welcome back. And let's dive in. Highest vibrational messages for Catherine Anderson. What is Catherine Anderson transforming in the month of April 2024 specifically? Which chakras or which energetic fields, center points, should we look at to assist us for that transformation? Thank you for these messages. All right, Catherine, let's go ahead and see. Are you excited? Me too. Okay, cool. I always find it interesting when the cards don't come out all the way or right away, especially when you clearly saw that they were coming through for the Taurus, right, general reading. But now for you, it's like database, loading, buffering. I love it. It's scanning. Good. All right. Highest vibrational messages for Catherine Anderson. What is Catherine transforming in April? What energetic center points should we look at for that transformation? Ooh, I felt a large amount of cards wanting to come out there for a second. So there is definitely a card there coming out. It could be in this one. Okay. What did I just say? There's a lot of cards that I felt that were... That's wild. Not one card. Not two cards. 3 cards came through for you. And I felt it. I was like, it's not just one card. I felt like a chunk. Okay. All right. I just got chills. Woo! I just got chills. Major chills. What's that about? Oh, what's that about? I don't know. Whoa. I don't know. Okay, do you have... Oh, man, I'm just going to ask this. I feel strongly... I work with ancestors. I work with our ancestors. I don't work with any other spirits or, aliens or whatever. I work with our ancestors. So I call upon your ancestors and my ancestors that are of love and light vibration and frequency to assist us and to work with us. So right now, I feel like as if your ancestors are here. I don't know if you had a grandmother, very close grandmother or mother figure, some sort. I don't know. Yeah, take what resonates, leave the rest. But felt very strong connection to that for you. Okay. And if that's the case, then they're definitely around. Hello. All right, Catherine, let's see. You've got 3 cards that came through for you. What are you transforming in April, my friend? You've got number 18 to begin. Number 18. Oh, I love this card. The power of purpose, my friend. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Number 18 is a solar plexus card, and this is a number 9 when you put these 2 together. A 9 is basically a number of completion, graduation. It's like you're turning the page, so to speak. The power of purpose is a solar plexus card, and the solar plexus is located in the very middle of your stomach. And it is about your fight or flight response, as we were talking before. So interesting, because Taurus at large is being activated, the solar plexus, that fight or flight response, but it's also saying it here, like this is how it is specifically for you. How the activation of the solar plexus is affecting you specifically is through this message, which is the power of purpose. So you're activating your solar in April, Catherine, but it's through understanding or finding your why. It's like you're finding your why, you're finding your mission, you're finding your service, you're finding your understanding of your connection to why you're doing things, what you're doing, what you're creating. And that actually, as I'm saying, that is interesting, very connected to this card, which is the third eye. And that's actually the next one in sequence. Actually, the next two are about your third eye. And we were talking about how your connection to your mission, to your why, to what you're doing and how you're creating stuff. And how you're creating things is actually very correlated to your third eye, because your third eye is correlated. Sorry that I'm speaking so fast, but it's the download, it's the flow. But the third eye is correlated to the visionary, the visualization of the future. And essentially, there is no such thing as future or past in quantum. It's just the now. So if we're looking at it from that perspective, you're actually just pulling it in. That experience, you're pulling things in. The power of purpose is you being activating your solar plexus in order for you to then be able to pull in that desired outcome for yourself, that house, that family, that experience, that trip, whatever it is, that body, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest for yourself. In April, you're finding finally like a reason why to do it. And that's very important, because if you want to do something but you have no mission or no why, it becomes routine. It becomes just to sustain yourself. It doesn't become fun anymore. Monotonous, boring, essentially. And even though you're a Taurus sign and you're very fixed and you like things to be methodical and traditional and routine-like, even for you, my friend, things can become a little bit monotonous. And in this life, that's why there are so many changes and there's so many differences, because it's with the contrast and it's with the changes that things evolve. So from time to time, we need your energy to be fixed, right? But sometimes we need other things. We need other signs included, because we need the changes to help us push and transform. So essentially, you're being asked in the month of April 2024 to connect more with your third eye, connect more with your visualization, connect more with your intuition, with your inner guidance. All right, this is number 36 and number 39, and both of these cards are the third eye. The third eye is a purple indigo color, and it is right in the center point of your forehead, and it is connected to the pineal organ, the gland here. And this area is about, once again, your intuitive guidance, what you feel called to and led to, and how much you trust yourself. It's walking by faith, not by sight. It is literally that. Wishing upon a star is you basically connecting to that inner child of you, your inner child that isn't judgmental, isn't like an adult where it's like, you can't dream. Dreams are for children. Grow up. Responsibilities, come on. That whole energy, like that you can be sometimes, right? Not maybe entirely like that, because I don't know you personally, but Taurus has that ability to be like that. It's more like asking you, like, you need to just like chill that out for a second, and like we need you to come back to like your most inner child sense, your innocence, and connect with what brings you joy, and actually have faith that it can actually happen for you. Because what you're actually doing, and we don't realize as people, as humans, is that we are very powerful beings. Our vessels are actually a very intelligent design. And whereas one part of you works, you think another part of you doesn't exist, or it's not true. There are so many parts of you as a human. So basically it's a saying, like, as you act upon something, and as you visualize something, and as you start to let go of the judgments, and you wish upon a star with authentic love in your heart, all of that alchemization, chemically speaking, scientifically speaking, is alchemizing in you. And through that alchemy and that change is how then you're going to start changing your behavior patterns out in your things. And then as you start to change them out in the world and in your things, you're going to start to see that being reflected back to you. So essentially, that's why I say it starts within, and then you start to see it without. So start to connect with your inner guidance, start to be led by your gut, by your what you're feeling, right? You're feeling, and actually have hope for yourself and faith, and then start to act on it. and find that purpose in your things, because it will happen for you in April. You just gotta lean into it. Bottom of the deck for you, Catherine, is Birds of a Feather, number 25, and this is the heart chakra. And we were just talking about letting go of judgment and connecting to your inner child, and your inner child is all about your heart. So the fact that this card is at the bottom of the deck is saying that all of this is actually being an opportunity. It's like it's a situation in April. It's an opportunity or opportunities that are ultimately going to be giving back to healing this, your heart chakra, your heart. And this is kind of giving like perhaps like two ways of this. Like either you have like this childhood trait that you picked up through your family upbringing and you're like, it is what it is. Like, I'm sorry, I'm birds of a feather. I can't help it. You know, I'm an Anderson. And actually that's healing the heart, which means like, wow, like either I'm an Anderson, like we got to change that. We got to change that, you know, cycle. We got to change that pattern. I'm an Anderson. I'm going to help my family. You know, like, gosh darn it, us Andersons, like I got to change that for my lineage, my generation, my people, my family. Or it can also be like you awaken to it and you're like, I'm an Anderson. Like, of course I'm this. Of course I'm amazing. Of course I'm an Anderson. I got this. Like, coming back to myself, coming back to my family, my heart. Like, of course I am. So it can be double ways in whichever way resonates with you. But essentially, that's what's happening in April. So I hope that this offers you greater clarity and guidance. Catherine, thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for coming to the tribe and subscribing. If you want something like this monthly, consider becoming a patron, $5 a month. And would be super supportive because it helps me continue to do these things for you and the rest of the gang. So until the next one, I'll see you then. Bye, Catherine.